All righty, we're going to be moving into Peace Officer Memorial Day Proclamation, May 15, 2021, presented by Councilmember Schilling, accepted by Chief Theodore Bell.
I have it on my iPad. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Whereas in 1962, President John F. Kennedy designated May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day and the week in which it falls as Police Week to honor the service and sacrifice of our law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty while protecting our communities and safeguarding our democracy. And whereas there are approximately 900,000 law enforcement officers serving in communities across the United States, including the dedicated members of the Burien Police Department. And whereas since the first recorded police death in 1786, more than 24,000 law enforcement officers in the United States have made the ultimate sacrifice and tragically been killed in the line of duty. And whereas law enforcement is a noble and courageous occupation, and we honor and recognize our police officers for their service and sacrifice in keeping our communities safe. And whereas the 43 men and women of the Burien Police Department are dedicated to serving our community with compassion and leave their loved ones at home every day to protect our community's loved ones. And whereas Deputy Reggie Thomas, a longtime friend of Burien and youth mentor, died August 29th, 2020, after suffering a stroke while on duty. And whereas on Peace Officers Memorial Day and during Police Week, we commend the brave men and women of our law enforcement community for continually summoning the courage to fulfill their solemn oath to protect and serve. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Burien, Washington, does hereby ask all Burien community members to join together to proclaim May 15th, 2021 as Peace Officers Memorial Day in the City of Burien, and urges all communities to honor the service police officers provide to the Burien community. Chief Theodore Bow.
Right on, Chief Bo. The floor is all yours. Thank you.
Well, Chief Theodore Bow here. Thank you. I want to just put out some stats so that I was doing some research on last year. And last year we lost 264 officers in the line of duty, which was the most since 1974, about a 90% increase from 2019. And the key factor in that was a large spike in the number of officers killed as a result of COVID-19 exposure, serving our communities in the middle of a pandemic. One of the officers that you mentioned also in 2020 really hits close to home. Deputy Thomas worked the Sylvester Late Night program here in the City of Burien for years, mentoring countless numbers of youth in our community. After he died of his stroke, young people all around Burien reached out to tell us stories about the influence he had on them. It was in his death, I think, that we really understood the impact that he had on our community, and really powerful impact on so many youth in our community. So on behalf of all 900,000 men and women wearing uniforms around the country, and specifically the men and women of the Burien Police Department, thank you for the proclamation, for recognizing their sacrifice. It's much appreciated.
Thank you, Chief Bo. We appreciate the deputies that are on our streets. In fact, to share a story of mine, I mean, I think that's, where I was able to turn my life around was words of police officers. So, the influence of police officers are huge in our community. And so, I really very happy to see, what you've done in our police department here in our community, and that you're all about community and making sure we're all in this together. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.